Morning children. Today I will teach you the last two topics which is left in the chapter environment, and that two topics are, first one is the garbage disposal about, and the second one is about the ozone layer. So these two topics are left in the chapter environment. So first we'll deal with the garbage disposal, how to dispose the garbage. First we should know what is garbage. Garbage means all the waste, whether it is solid, in the solid form or liquid form, the solid waste which comes from our home or industries, they are called garbage. And to get rid of this garbage is called garbage disposal. So how to get rid of this waste? There are many methods for the garbage disposal that we will discuss today. The first method is recycling. You all know that many things which are waste, which comes from our home, they can be recycled, like paper, plastics, glass, metals. So these all things can be recycled and can be converted into fresh or new objects. Like if we recycle the paper, old or torn up paper can be recycled and converted into fresh paper. In the same way, plastic bottles or plastic tiffins which are destroyed, they can be melted and converted into new objects. In the same way, glass and metal. So that process is called recycling. Second method of garbage disposal is called composting. Composting is derived from the word compost. Compost means waste of plants and animals. So composting can only be done by the biodegradable substance, as I have already told you, substance which can be decomposed, like cow dung, waste paper, cotton clothes. These all can be decomposed and converted into manure by the help of composting. In composting, what we have to do is that we have to dig a pit on the ground and decompose all the things, cow dung, paper, cotton, whatever the plant and animal objects, waste, they can be dumped into that pit, and after a few days they can be converted into manure which can be utilized in the fields. So this whole process is called composting. The third process is incineration. Incineration means burning the waste at high temperature. So what type of waste can be burnt? Because burning also causes pollution, so it's not good to burn all the things, all the waste, but only the hospital waste. And the reason behind is that whatever the hospital waste which comes from the hospitals, they have a chance for the infection. That's why this hospital waste can be burnt at a high temperature, and the process is called incineration. Next process of garbage disposal is landfill. Landfill means there are some areas where the land is not proper, so all the the waste which comes from the cities, they are dumped into that land and they can be filled. Means the level can be maintained on the land, and that process is called landfill. So here also we can dispose by this method we can dispose the garbage. And the last method of garbage disposal is sewage treatment. As you all know that the waste which are present in the drains, they have liquid waste as well as the solid waste which flows in the drains. So these waste can be disposed of by the sewage treatment in the sewage treatment plant. What is done here is that all the solid and liquid waste, they are put in the sewage treatment plant, and these waste can be converted into solid waste, can be converted separately, and the liquid waste can be converted separately. Means both the waste can be converted into different containers, and the solid waste which contains sewage only, they can be converted into manure in this plant only, and the liquid waste which can be converted into clean water, they can be purified and they can be converted into clean water which can be supplied to the homes for different purpose. So these are the different ways of the disposal of the garbage. As I have already told you, recycling, composting, incineration, landfill and sewage treatment. Last topic in this chapter is very important topic, that is ozone layer. You might have heard about the ozone layer. Ozone layer means ozone is actually a gas. When one more atom of oxygen combines with the oxygen molecule, it forms O3, and this O3 is called ozone. And there is a layer in the upper atmosphere which is called ozone layer, and the main function of the ozone layer is that it absorbs all the ultraviolet rays which comes from the sun and prevent it from reaching the earth. But what is happening nowadays, due to pollution, the ozone layer is depleting day by day. Means there is a depletion of the ozone layer. So what happens when the ozone layer depletes or they become thinner and thinner? So all the ultraviolet rays which are coming from the sun, they are trying to reach on the earth, and because of that it is affecting all the living organisms which are present on the earth. So main cause of the ozone layer is that the chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs gas, or these chlorofluorocarbons mostly comes from the air conditioners which we use, from the refrigerators, and in the air, from the aircraft. So these are the main sources of the chlorofluorocarbons which comes from these things which we use in our home, in the institution or any place, which is the main cause of the depletion of ozone layer. So it is necessary to protect our environment or only by controlling the pollution, planting more and more trees, minimizing all these objects which cause mostly the pollution. So here we end the chapter, and you have to do the notes I will provide you in the WhatsApp group. and all the question answer you have to complete in your fair bio copy. Thank you.